Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and that is funfizzer, and he's in the Fifi again. Now I'm sure many of you have seen funfizzer again in previous replays. He likes his Fifi, he enjoys the 105 leFH18B2 mainly for its accuracy and the fact that he does tremendously well in them. Gets quite a lot of aces, and this time he's on the east spawn of Sand River. So let's see how he gets on in this battle. Okay, he's off. Now a lot of arties do tend to fire from this set of rocks near this the spawn on a standard battle. Now the only problem with this, of course, is that it does provide for counter battery. If they can look at those rocks first, just to see if they can find anyone, his tracer might be seen. Okay, he's looking up the... Ah, there's a tree went down. He's firing around in speculatively. But a leopard has been seen in the town. And a VK3601 heavy has also been spotted. Rounds out. Direct hit. 148. Okay, if it pokes its head round, he can get another round into it, but it's a bit reluctant. There's a KV-1. He's off to one side. And he gets a direct hit on that as well. 60 hit points. Now, if the AMX CLC can keep those two heavies there, and he's been joined by a Churchill. He's hit the KV-1 again, so they're staircasing. They're forming a line, which should make it much easier for him to get hits. And he got 77 hit points there on the Churchill 3. Okay, he's going after the KV-1 again. And he gets a hit on the rear this time and tracks the KV-1. And he's burned his repair kit already, so he hasn't untracked himself. He gets another hit in. 38 hit points. He's probably still there. Fires another round in. Ah, no, he's moved. There's an explosion, but there's no hit on the KV-1. If the shell had disappeared, he'd know he didn't. And he gets another strike on the Churchill 3, 165 this time. As I say, it's much easier to hit these tanks if they form a line. Now, the question is, are they still there? The AMX CLC, who was spotting them, has now been killed. And he can't see them, so he's decided to go after this T-34-85, which is over in the dunes to the south. Ah, no, he did hit it. There was no explosion from his shell, so he got that T-34-85, but he didn't kill it. But he did that time. So the next round did go in. He must have tracked it the first time round, and he killed it the second. Okay, so Ram 2, this Canadian-built M4 with extra armor and a much faster firing gun. He gets 113 hit points on that one. Rounds out again. And another direct hit. This is why the heavy and the medium tank drivers dislike the Fifi so much, is that it repeatedly hits the target and it just chips away at their armour until they've got no hit points left. And another direct hit. It's also why we love the Fifi so much, because it's so effective. Now there's an OI experimental coming down the riverbed. They're much easier to hit, but somebody's got a fire on it there, and it looks like it's going to blow. It did blow. Okay, he's going after an Achilles up on the rise, overlooking the riverbed. And he gets a direct hit, and he's tracked it. He's repaired his track, so he's burnt his repair kit. Now, can he get another round into it? Rounds out. No, it just falls in front of him. He's going after the Churchill. It's tracked. Rounds out. Oh, that overshot. He's only got 6 hit points left. If you can get the next one in, that'll kill him. Rounds out. And he wipes him out. That's good. Okay, now going for the Achilles. So funfizzer's got 2 kills already. That was close, but not quite. You see him moving about. He's moving about on the central point, and that's a massive strike there. 122 hit points. And another round goes in for 44 this time. Right, their scores are fairly even, but the enemy has made good grounds in terms of actually coming in. They occupy more of the enemy territory, more of funfizzer's territory. That Skoda T25 is a dangerous opponent. It's got a auto-loader cannon, and he's gone into the dip, into the riverbed, so it's very difficult for him to shoot him at this from this angle. He's fired off a round of that IKV. He's in the city, or in the village, you might say, but he can be hit. Oh, he moved just at the last second. Now, I think, yep, funfizzer's going to have to consider moving very shortly because he will be spotted, and there's two enemy Arties still alive, so he needs to get these tanks. Oh, it was close, but not quite on the IKV. He needs to get around in quickly to help that KV2. No, that was just behind the IKV. Needs to anticipate where it's going to be. Rounds out, gets a hit, and he tracked him. 153. Can he get another round in before he does his repair? And he does! 123 hit points that time, and he kills the IKV. That's great news. Okay, now they've got a 2-tank advantage. The Skoda T25, and there's an AT2 on the way down. There's two Arty at the other end, one of which is an M44, the other is a Burt, the FV304. Now, he's probably very mobile. He might be up this end shooting already. Looks like there are rounds going in. Oh, it's actually an M41, my apologies. Now, it's already taken hits from that T50, and he's been taken out, which just means it's the AT2 now. But that AT2 is close enough to see funfizzer. And he has actually been spotting this AT2 because he's got better view range. Okay, he's getting rounds in. 24 hit points there, and he's tracked him. Rounds out. Oh, and no, round wasn't out. The Jagdpanzer IV took out the AT2. That means there's just one enemy left, and it's the M44. Now they're going to have to find him. Now this M44 isn't anywhere near as experienced as funfizzer. Funfizzer is actually quite a very experienced player. So this M44 driver, he might park himself in one of the most obvious places. Now that would either be in E1 or in A1. And that's why funfizzer's firing rounds into the places that he would most likely go. He's only got 5 rounds left though, so he really needs to be careful. Ah, there he is. He was actually in A1. Round out. Oh, and it's killed before his round arrives, but his round would have hit the M44, so he would have picked up that kill. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's another ace tanker for funfizzer in the 105 leFH18B2. He picked up a bruiser medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations, or module damage. He got a fighter medal because he killed at least 4 of the enemy. And he got a Gore's medal because he did damage exceeding 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And on top of all that, he picked up a high caliber. He did the most damage, at least 20% of the hit points of the enemy vehicles. If we look at the team scores, he came top when it came to damage with 2,117 hit points. He came top when it came to kills with 4. And he came top when it came to base XP of 1,050. He fired 38 rounds, nearly all of it ammunition. He got 17 direct hits, 17 penetration, 4 splash damage, damage of 2,117 hit points, of which 1,841 hit points was at more than 300 meters. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, that was the AT2. He damaged 8 enemy vehicles, he destroyed 4 of them. He also did damage assistance of 452, and I think he picked up the assistance for that AT2 when he tracked him and allowed the Jagdpanzer IV to kill him. On a premium account, he earned 51,011 hit points, credits rather. After deduction for ammunition, he takes away 46,147 credits. He received XP of 1,575. He receives an additional 630 because Fifi is a premium vehicle, and that means he takes away 2,205 experience points in total. So well done to funfizzer, another ace tanker in the Fifi. Well done indeed. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next replay.